Safety has always been a real passion of mine, and it stems from the loss of my father when I was young. He was in a manufacturing facility, and his death was a result of a safety incident. Losing my father is very personal. So when I go into a manufacturing facility, I want each and every worker to be taking pride in their own safety so that they go home to their families.
You know, I'm a salesperson, and there's a billion things I could choose to sell in the world. But when you sell safety equipment, it's really gratifying to know that what you sell is something that keeps a person safe in a job that could potentially injure them.
Still relate back to the employee that I met probably around 12 years ago. She had been in her job for at least 26 years. She was working a machine, and I looked down at her hands because Ansel, we sell gloves. And she had on a pair of gloves, but yet she was wrapping duct tape around the glove. So I walked up to her and I asked her, I said, "Ma'am, can I ask why you're putting duct tape around your glove?" And she said to me, "Because I know that this is where I'm going to get poked, that there's going to be sharp objects coming through on my daily job that are going to poke me in the hand." And I said, "Have you had one lately?" And she goes, "You tell me what you think." And she took off her glove, and sure enough, on the palm of her hand were different places where sharp metals were coming through and poking her in the palm. I looked back at our sales rep, I looked back at the distributor, and I looked back at the safety officer, and I said, "We've got to do something about this."
My theory is, or at least my perception is, look, a worker needs to be able to return home as safe as they arrived when they got to work, and not just today to their family, friends, and communities, but through the course of their career.
We've had multiple instances of customers reaching out saying that the PPE we make has saved their life. That's what motivates us to keep innovating, making sure we understand their needs and staying ahead of the curve.
So one of the things that I personally love is their MRO focus, in that it really provides thought leadership and a lot of insights on different safety topics, so that as their customers come to their website, you know, if it's a safety manager, there's great articles they can share with their workers.
What I know about MSC that sets it apart from everyone else is the legacy and the relationships that the MSC salespeople have at the end users or at the customer level. There is a tenured, seasoned type sales team that develops these long-lasting relationships, and there's a loyal customer always there every time I go into an MSC account.
The most important thing is to understand the customer needs, what the challenges are that they have on a site. And then the second part is solving those problems, whether that be providing training, cost-effective products, maybe something you could utilize that would improve the process and productivity. And then, of course, management of the product itself, whether that be through vending, consignment, vendor-managed inventory. So they offer really a comprehensive program to a customer to solve the problems from a safety perspective, not just selling you, here's a glove, thank you, goodbye.
One of the programs we worked on in 2021 was around Right Cycle. And that is, we know in manufacturing, sustainability is becoming more and more important. And especially for their safety specialists, you know, they're always looking for different ways to bring value and help their customers reduce their overall cost. The Right Cycle program is a great way to do that, because if you look at PPE, the safety items, solutions that Kimberly-Clark provides, the gloves, the eyewear, the apparel, the respiratory. With COVID, the usage has greatly increased. So Right Cycle can help with them meeting their sustainability initiatives and also reducing their overall disposal costs.
They will come in, evaluate your site, evaluate what the jobs are, bring their expert vendors in to help you solve problems. They have safety specialists who can do evaluations from your plant from front door to back door, make recommendations on the proper products, whether that be to improve your efficiencies, to protect your people better than what you're currently using, to provide cost savings with like product from what you're currently using. But they really look at your safety program as an entire approach. It's not just selling you product.
What comes to mind immediately, right, is that MSC has the safety specialist offering. When you have a safety specialist with title at the end, a QSSP or Qualified Safety Sales Professional, that speaks volumes to the customer. And why is that? Because they can help bring those solutions forward. They can help find, in my opinion, it can help find uncommon safety solutions, present ways that keep employees safe.
I think that's really the essence of MSC, is they're a solution-based supplier, distributor, not just selling product. They really want to sell a solution to a problem for a customer.